Combinations are different from permutations because they don't depend on order. Remember, permutations are very order dependent, and these are different permutations. And when we think of combinations, because they have the same elements, they're the same combination. All right. So you can think about it. We're selecting a table tennis team from the class here, and if we're going to select 3 of them, all right, three people. It doesn't matter the order they're chosen in, that represents one unit, one possible team that exists. Okay, so this is how we can represent it. NCR, that's how we'll put the notation in our calculator. It could be expressed as CNR. Now, N is the number of elements we can select from, and R is the number of elements that we are selecting. It can also be expressed like this, but we tend not to use that notation. This is the formula for calculating it, n factorial on r factorial times n take r factorial. So the first example says, evaluate 5C3 using the formula and explain its significance. So here we have n is 5 and c is 3. So in the formula, it's going to be 5 factorial on 3 factorial times 5 take 3 factorial. We can calculate that. The other way we can do it is by putting just this notation in our calculator. So I'll show you, I'll type up the instructions here how to bring up both. You press option, you press the across arrow, and you press prom. All right, and that's going to bring up, you'll see exclamation mark, which is factorial, and you'll see NCR, which is just C. Okay, so if we put 5C3 in our calculator, or if we put this formula in, we'll get 10. What that means is from 5 elements, we're picking a group of 3, there are 10 possible groups. Okay? Example B, we've got 16 students and we're selecting a math squad, the ultimate math squad of 4 people. That is 16C4. Alright, so we can put that in our calculator or we can put it in the formula. I'll crunch up quickly. 1820, I reckon. (16) option cross prob C4 1820. Alright, so lots of possible combinations there for a group of 16 students. Okay, so that's enough to get into 8D combinations. Let's do it.